Hi guys! Hi guys! This is Sports Flare Live, and I'm going to be doing CPU versus CPU on MLB The Show 24, because as we all know, it cuts out on 25. But anyways, I'm going to be doing Groundbreakers versus Boomers. They are not real teams, before you ask, and 7 innings. So yeah, let's get this started soon. And they're just all legends. As a matter of fact, I did Nolan Ryan as Babe Ruth. It's my pitching matchup. We welcome you to a team of 2 legends here at Polo Grounds in MLB The Show 24. It's the New York. The expansion era Boomers taking on Jackie Robinson and the Groundbreakers. And it's up next. Nolan Ryan on the mound for the Boomers. And no, I've said it once and I'll say it again. These are not real teams. Okay, good. There's the scouting report. A really good four-seam fastball on this kid for Nolan Ryan. Good everything. Sinker's probably one of his best. And in stats, Jackie Robinson, number 42. One of me and Father Flair's favorite baseball players. I don't care if he played for the Dodgers. Nolan Ryan sets up and fires! First pitch here at Polo Grounds as it's back at being the stadium. It's a 12-6 curve outside. And this is Hall of Fame difficulty. I'll just go ahead and show y'all, or at least, yeah, it should be, and it is. And 0-2. Wait, I gotta see one thing here. We're gonna restart, but still. Also, the umpire accuracy should be discard because I'm going to restart, but still. Competitive is what it says. Okay, we're restarting, getting those 2 settings right. Yeah, we know all that. Team select and my team, good. Nope, we don't. We want it competitive. Yep, personalized. Umpire accuracy, injuries off, balks and ejections on. Yeah, average. All this is good. Perfect! We're ready to get rocking and rolling here. Alrighty. And here's the lineup, guys. Let's just check them here real quick before first pitch. Okay, so here's the lineups for both these legendary teams. I'm fired up. Leading it off and batting first for the Groundbreakers, Jackie Robinson. Batting second, playing center field, Mickey Mantle. Okay, we're just gonna start over here. Batting first for the Groundbreakers, playing second base, Jackie Robinson. Batting second, playing center field, legendary New York Yankee Mickey Mantle. Batting third, DHing Hank no, I take that back. I'm gonna start over. Batting first, or leading off, playing second base, Jackie Robinson for the Groundbreakers. This is the lineup for the Groundbreakers. What up, Father Flair? Leading off, batting first, leading off, playing second base, Jackie. Oh, I messed that one up. Leading off, playing second base, Jackie Robinson. For the Groundbreakers. Leading off, playing second base, Jackie Robinson. Playing center field and batting second, Mickey Mantle. Batting third and DHing, Willie Mays. And hello, Mother Flair. Batting fourth, legendary Atlanta Brave out in right field, Henry Hank Aaron. Batting fifth, playing first base, another legendary New York Yankee, Lou Gehrig. Batting sixth, catching, Josh Gibson. Batting seventh, playing shortstop, Ernie Banks. Ralph Kiner. Batting eighth, playing left field, Ralph Kiner. And batting ninth, yet another legendary Atlanta Brave, Eddie Matthews. Eddie Matthews. Leading off for the Boomers. Leading off, playing left field, the stolen base king, Ricky Henderson. Batting second, playing right field, Tony Gwynn. Batting third, playing center field, Ken Griffey Jr. Batting fourth, playing third base, Mike Schmidt. And batting fifth, DHing, Jeff Bagwell. Then batting sixth, playing first base. I'm going to take a bath, but we'll get in later, or get in after. Okay, Mother Flair. Batting sixth, playing first base, Eddie Murray. Batting seventh. As a Braves fan, this dude he's not my favorite, but I don't have an opinion on him actually. But anyway, batting seventh and playing catcher for the Boomers, Mike Piazza. Batting eighth, playing shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. And batting ninth, Playing second base, Craig Biggio. And then, yeah, the bench. Anyway, Nolan Ryan on the mound for the Boomers and Babe Ruth on the mound for the Groundbreakers. And how are you, Father Flair? Let's get this rocking and rolling. Nolan Ryan in the windup. Get set. His first offering. Jackie Robinson takes the circle change for a ball. And we are underway here at Polo Grounds with two teams full of legends. And 7 innings. You're good. That's good. That's ball 2, I want to say. I'm good too, and I'm going to be a neutral announcer, guys. Forgot to tell y'all that. Yeah, that one was also outside. I'm good too. 2-0! Hitters count on Jackie Robinson. He swings through it. Nolan Ryan gets his first strike of the day. It's now 2-1. The 2-1 from Jackie Robinson. He squares bunt, misses, and it's a strike 2. 4-seam fastball there at 100 miles per hour for Nolan Ryan. Some awesome players in this game for sure. 2-2. High, and the count, it becomes full. Full count. 3-2 from Nolan Ryan. Delivery number 6 is line long run in and caught. Ken Griffey Jr. there to make the catch. Who do you want to win, Father Flair? Groundbreakers with obviously Jackie Robinson's on the starting lineup list. Then Mickey Mantle and Hank Aaron and Lou Gehrig. You can't forget about those guys. And Eddie Matthews too. I'm neutral, so I can't say who I want to win. And then the Boomers also have a great team. Yeah, these are 2 teams of legends. First delivery, Mickey Mantle swings through it. I bet all the people who are sad baseball is over would love this one. Yeah. This is a good matchup. 0-1! He swings through it. Anyway, I'll say it after this pitch. 0-2 from Nolan Ryan. Is low. Fastball at 98. Okay, I'll say it after this pitch. Yeah. 1-2. Outside. What I like about baseball is you don't have to wait as long in between plays, or pitches, I guess, in the sense of baseball. Anyway, the 2-2 Mickey Mantle goes down swinging. It was a 4-seam fastball at 98. This is Hall of Fame difficulty. In case you're wondering, CPU versus CPU. First offering to the man who had the catch in the World Series, a.k.a. Willie Mays. Swings right through that 0-1. I have no idea, Father Flair. And there's also the Beast, who I'm not doing. I think they have Chipper Jones. 0-1. Ball. 1-1. Ryan was tough, a.k.a. Nolan Ryan. Yeah, I'd not get to watch him. Is it okay that I said that? But, yeah, but I'm sure he is. This ball popped up. Who wants it? I believe that's Cal Ripken Jr., It actually might be Craig Biggio, but it'll send us to the middle of the first. Ricky Henderson, Tony Gwynn, and Ken Griffey Jr. due up. So, yeah. So there's also the Beast, who I'll be doing next week, maybe next Friday, who knows. Babe Ruth! And Nolan Ryan on his card is 30. Babe Ruth, it's 26. And his card, anyway. Ripken usually played shortstop. Yeah, he did. That's true. And he's getting a firm grip of that baseball. There's his pitch mix. Best pitch that hitters should look out for. It's his four-seam fastball. Though he'd not pitch too much, he did pitch. I mean, if you know, you know. Ever since, not a lot with the Yankees, but a lot with the Red Sox. First delivery in there for a called strike to Ricky Henderson and the Boomers. In the bottom half of this first inning's underway. Father Flair, infamous, and Babe Ruth in the windup. 0-1. Father Flair is known for saying Babe Ruth looks like he eats a hot dog a lot, or looks like he needs another hot dog. He says that in Diamond Dynasty of these live streams when he gets out a lot. That's a while back. He said Babe Ruth needs to. He says Babe Ruth needs to go back to the dugout and eat it and get a couple hot dogs. That's what it is. 0-2. Ricky Henderson fouls it back. I wonder how they know what his pitching windup is like. That's a good question. I mean, they could have watched clips on it. Like YouTube. 0-2. Delivery number 5. No, or rather, Ricky Henderson goes down swinging. And the bench does have Gary Carter for... Yeah, here's the Ohtani of his era. Most people say Ohtani's better than him. He can prove them wrong this game. What I really need to do is this team with Babe Ruth on the mound versus the Dodgers with Ohtani. Versus the Dodgers with Ohtani on the mound to see which one's better. That's in there for called strike one to Tony Gwynn. He has passed away, sadly, since then. But he is in the Hall of Fame. I think like all these legends are now. I think totally different eras. Impossible to compare. It's probably something with coding or something. I have no idea. The 1-1. Tony Gwynn takes a fastball high. 2-1. Surprised we've not seen... I could be wrong. Yeah, no hits yet by either team. 2-1 is outside. Ball 3. 3-1. And Ken Griffey Jr. is on deck. The 1998 MVP, because that's what his card says. At age 27 on his card. Same thing goes for Tony Gwynn, I believe. Is swing and a miss there, and the count goes full. The full count 3-2 pitch is lined. Can Jackie Robinson get it? He indeed can. And wow, I'm shocked. You got two teams full of legends and no hits. I guess you do got to include the pitchers. So here's the lineup. Ken Griffey up next if he finds a way on base, like a walk or a single or maybe even a home run. Then Mike Schmidt will be due up next, and I know he's a dangerous hitter. Totally different eras, impossible to compare. That's true. That is strike one on Ken Griffey Jr. I reckon these hitters have not got any pitches they liked. That was a four-seam fastball at 88 miles per hour, if I'm reading that one correctly. 0-1. The great Bambino delivers to Ken Griffey Jr. High, 1-1. Ruth versus Griffey is crazy. In this video, you'll be seeing stuff you never thought you'd see. 1-1 from the great Bambino Babe Ruth to Ken Griffey Jr. He bounces this one foul. 1-2. Ken Griffey obviously spent most of his career with the Mariners. And his 1-2. Babe Ruth wins the battle this time, or wins this battle. He strikes him out. He'd not strike out the side though. Hank Aaron, Lou Gehrig, and Josh Gibson due up. Never thought I'd be saying that one. Into the first with no hits from all legends. Hank Aaron due up. I know Father Flair would like to see him hit a bomb here. Okay, 24 minutes. Okay, yeah, this might be longer than I thought. That did not feel that long. The first offering from Nolan Ryan brushes Hank Aaron off the plate. Let's go, Hank, says Father Flair, because he wants him to get some sort of hit. Let's just put it that way. 1-0. 2-0, just missed. Father Flair, you know how you're saying Ruth versus Griffey is crazy? Well, Nolan Ryan versus Hank Aaron is also crazy. That's a ground ball. Tough play for either Craig Biggio or Cal Ripken, whoever number 7 is. I gotta figure that out. I wish it showed. I thought it showed me their numbers. I reckon not. So that's the first base hit of this ball game. And it belongs to Hank Aaron. Yeah, that was Craig Biggio. Ooh, yeah, he beat that out with ease. They may have actually faced each other, IDK. I don't know, actually. I don't know either. There we go. Lou Gehrig takes ball 1. Nolan Ryan having trouble locating all of a sudden the Iron Horse. Still feel bad for the way he passed away, but that's beyond the point. Not trying to scare anyone there. I did say that pretty fast. 1-0 to Nolan Ryan is fouled back. Or to Lou Gehrig, sorry. I mean, at least I got one of the names right with all the legends somehow. 1-1. Outside 2-1. As I was trying to say when Ken Griffey Jr. came up. His dad played most of his career with the Reds. Then they did play 2 seasons together and became the first father-son duo to ever do so. Quick fun fact there is that is strike 2, 2-2. Ken Griffey Sr. and Ken Griffey Jr. that is playing together. Yeah, they're the first to do that. 2-2! The Iron Horse checks his swing, doesn't go around. Full count, and a 3-2 pitch is coming from Nolan Ryan. Delivery number 22. The 3-2 is foul. So, if I recall correctly, let me just double check here. Yeah, Mickey Mantle's on the Groundbreakers. Father Flair said he wanted Mickey Mantle's team to win, which would be the Groundbreakers. I'm neutral, so yeah. 3-2 again! Another full count offering from Nolan Ryan. And how about again? Brown Skittle over here, a.k.a. Lou Gehrig. I'll read that in a second. Here comes the full count delivery again. The 3-2 this time, foul. Hank Aaron was 3 for 13 with a home run and RBI and 13 plate appearance against Nolan Ryan in his career. That's pretty good if that's the case. IDK if that's true, though, and you'll look later. Okay, 3-2, full count pitch. He got him, the Iron Horse. And Lou Gehrig got down on strikes. Second of the day for Nolan Ryan. Only took Babe Ruth to get that many, Mr. Nolan Ryan. Wonder how many strikeouts we'll see. This is a crazy pitching matchup. Josh Gibson now. I don't think I've ever... Well, I've heard of him because of, like, franchise mode, because I play that 24/7. But other than that, that's fastball at 99 miles per hour for strike one, because Josh Gibson rather swings through it. Got distracted. Anyway, the 0-1 pickoff try scared me. It was so sudden on Hank Aaron. But Eddie Murray cannot apply the tag. The 0-1. He swings and misses. Nolan Ryan. Is he in the Hall of Fame? He should be if he's not. Hall of Fame, not Hall of Fame. That's not a thing. 0-2. Nolan Ryan to Josh Gibson. The 0-2. He struck him out. 2 gone. Third strikeout for Nolan Ryan. Here's the ump cam that, like, no one likes. Oh, you can skip that. That's good. I'm just going to skip past all that because, yeah, no one cares about all that walking up to the plate and all. Ernie Banks now. Don't know who he played for, actually. Takes ball 1 at 100 miles per hour. Offering number 31. Pitch number 31 for Nolan Ryan. In only the second inning is a ball. Hank Aaron's going to try and steal, and he is in there. Craig Biggio did not, well, he applied the tag, but Hank Aaron beat it. 13.0 lead distance, 20.65 miles per hour, and 1.81 seconds for the catcher pop time. He's in there, that's right. Ernie Banks now with a chance to drive in the first run of this ball game off of Nolan Ryan. That's grounded on a 1-1 pitch. Eddie Murray will take it to the bag. That will take us to the bottom of the second inning, where Mike Schmidt will lead things off here for the Boomers off of Babe Ruth. First delivery is in there for a called strike. Fastball at 91. Now delivery number 17. Babe Ruth in the windup. 0-1 is a called strike 2. I don't know that I would. If I was the team's manager, I would have disagreed, but it's whatever. I mean, I'm neutral, but 0-2 to Mike Schmidt. He pops it up. That play will be made. And there's one gone. I've got to go shower. I'll check in later. Love you. Okay. Okay, Father Flair. Bye. You're doing great as always. Now, Jeff Bagwell, known for his weird stance. Babe Ruth to Jeff Bagwell. Takes ball 1 in the dirt almost. Now, 20 deliveries Now for Babe Ruth, that's lined and caught, or at least I think it's caught by, I think, Mickey Mantle. It could be Willie Mays, but I think that's got to be it. Yeah, that's got to be Mickey Mantle. Eddie Murray now, the sixth batter, making his first appearance. First pitch from Babe Ruth is grounded. Jackie Robinson makes the play with ease. We head to the third, scoreless, and Ralph Kiner leading things off here for the Groundbreakers. Nolan Ryan's 33rd pitch is a called strike. Four-seam fastball at 91 miles per hour. 1-1. That one misses. The 35th offering from Ralph or Nolan Ryan is outside. 2-1. Nolan Ryan having some trouble locating here, it looks like. Had that issue last inning, but still got out of it, obviously, without any runs. That's a ground ball and another base hit. Ralph Kiner with just the second hit of this ball game. The first hit was an infield single by Hank Aaron, and the Boomers, I believe they are getting no hit. Yeah, the Boomers are getting no hit currently, as Eddie Matthews steps up, a legendary Atlanta Brave who, if I remember correctly, played with Hank Aaron at least for a while. I could be wrong on that, so don't. I mean, you can fact check me, but no, not cuss. I said fact. 0-1. That is absolutely hammered back foul. Surprised no one's hit it to like where all the triples go in this stadium. Because a lot of triples get hit in the stadium because it's polo grounds and it's so big. 0-2. From Nolan Ryan, Eddie Matthews swings through it. One gone here in the third. That's the fourth K of the day for Nolan Ryan. I just wanted something to rhyme. Nolan Ryan. 40th delivery from Nolan Ryan right down the middle for strike one to Jackie Robinson. 0-1. What will Nolan Ryan throw here? Delivery number 41 is popped up. Play should be made by Ricky Henderson, and indeed will be made by the legendary Ricky Henderson. Brings up Mickey Mantle. Struck out in the first. Looking at the Groundbreakers looking to get the first run of this game. Lost my train of thought again. That is swung on and missed. 0-1. 12-6 curve there at 82 miles per hour for Nolan Ryan. 0-1. One, 1-2. Fastball at 100 there from Nolan Ryan. 1-2. Nolan Ryan looking for his fifth strikeout in just the third inning. He will not get it. That's a bit high. And the count becomes 2-2. Every game has a different star. That's the magic of Orioles baseball. The 46th pitch from Nolan Ryan is a called strike three. Fifth on the day for Mickey Mantle, or for Nolan Ryan. Mickey Mantle, not a fan of it. We head to the middle of the third, still scoreless. It was a called strike three. And now that brings up Mike Piazza. Babe Ruth. His 22nd pitch is ball one. Curveball there at 75 miles an hour. Or per hour, I should say. 1-0 on Piazza. And make that 2-0. Every game has a different star. That's the magic of Orioles baseball. 2-0 is grounded foul. 2-1. And now I think about it, the live stream, the first inning was not 24 minutes. It was probably more like 5 to 10. because I had to do all that restarting a couple times. Anyways, 2-1. Piazza with a deep swing. Makes no sense, but swings through it. That sounds a lot better. The Great Bambino delivers a 2-2 pitch to Mike Piazza. 2-2. Outside, full count. Cal Ripken Jr. on deck. Obviously, none of these guys had plate appearances in like 30 years. Got him. Not 30 years, more like 15 for guys like Ken Griffey. As rather, Mike Piazza goes down on strikes. I was just not thinking. I just wanted to say got him and said it. That's that high inside cheese I always like to throw. Cal Ripken Jr. looking to end the no-hit bid for Babe Ruth. An actually rather perfect game. Maybe. I could be wrong on that, though. As he takes a very high pitch for ball 1. 1-0 from Ruth. The Great Bambino to Cal Ripken Jr. And Ripken swings through it. Change up at 81 miles per hour. 1-1. He gets a call on the curveball. At least I think so. 1-2. 1-2. Foul ball on a four-seamer there at 90 miles per hour. Boomer's looking to end the no-hit bid here by Babe Ruth. Maybe even a perfect game. I could be wrong on that, though. 2-2 is that's ball 2, and I misclicked there anyway. 2-2. Babe Ruth 32nd or 33rd delivery is indeed fouled back. Not indeed, but it's fouled back by Ripken. 2-2 from Babe Ruth yet again. Is grounded foul. Ripken Jr. here making him work here. 2-2 yet again. 2-2. Foul. 2-2 again. Oh, we'll do it. Oh, gosh, I'm busy spinning. I gotta lock in. 2-2 from Babe Ruth. He got him to chase the two-seamer. And there's 2 gone. 4th on the day for the Great Bambino. Babe Ruth brings up Craig Biggio, his next task. That is fouled back. Blink! Lane can be taking out Babe Ruth. I'm sorry if you're the Boomers, rather. 0-1. Is a called ball on the curveball. Wow. I certainly thought that was a ball. Let's check in with our rules expert. No, I'm just kidding. 1-1 for Babe Ruth. Is outside, or high, rather, ball 2. 2-1 on Craig Biggio. With Ricky Henderson on deck. 2-1. 2-2. That one's in there for a call. Strike 2. 2-2 to send us in the 4th inning and to keep the Boomers keep the Boomers no-hitted. I don't know, but he swings through it. As Babe Ruth, I just realized, I think might have just struck out the side. Yeah, I think he did. Wow. Yeah, Babe Ruth strikes out the side in the 3rd. Yeah, Boomers remain no hit. And maybe even a perfect game for Babe Ruth. I don't think it's that far, though. Nolan Ryan! He pitched until he retired. Fun fact. Age 46 for Nolan Ryan. He pitched until he retired. His 47th delivery, however, is in there for a called strike 1. 0-1 on Willie Mays. R.I.P. And 1-1. 1-1. Nolan Ryan's 49th delivery is in there for a ball. 2-1 is a called strike 2. Thrown half 100 pitches now, aka 50. 2-2 fouled back. Something that the Boomer's got to start working on here, fouling it back off Babe Ruth and then getting hits, because I think that's happened. That might have been how they... I don't think it is, actually. Willie Mays goes down on strikes. Four-seamer at 106K for Nolan Ryan, and it brings up Hank Aaron, who has one of the two hits for... That's ball one. One of his two hits for the Groundbreakers. Forgot their team name there for a second. 1-0 from Nolan Ryan. 1-1 on Hank Aaron. The 1-1 is high. 2-1. Fastball at 100 there. Four-seam fastball, rather. Not just a fastball. 2-1 is lined, and another single. Third hit of the day. Second for Hank Aaron. That's a one-out single for the Groundbreakers. Golly, why do I keep forgetting? Here's a replay. Just in opposite field. Just hitting that one opposite field. A good piece of hitting there by Hank Aaron. Bringing up Lou Gehrig, the Iron Horse. Struck out back in the first. Pickoff try on Hank Aaron yet again. This one's a lot less close than the last one, though. Lou Gehrig, Nolan Ryan delivers to Lou Gehrig. Sinker for ball one. I had a hiccup there, I'm sorry. So yeah, struck out in the second. Back up here in the fourth. You usually come up every 2 innings. Sometimes it's 3, it always depends. 2-0. Like, if a guy gets caught stealing, then it's usually 3 innings. But, like, if everything just goes normal, like it has this game, then it's going to more than likely be 2 innings. 2-0 to Lou Gehrig. Hitters count. Nolan Ryan's delivery, 3-0. I used to think 3-0 is a full count. That's true, but it's not. I know that much now. 3-0. Delivery number 60 for Nolan Ryan. They might have to consider pulling him after this inning. Maybe even this batter. The 3-0, ball 4, a 4-pitch walk on Lou Gehrig. First walk of the game for Nolan Ryan. He's been struggling on a lot of this game, almost all game with command and throwing balls, as it brings up Josh Gibson. And no, I don't mean it like you think I do. This ball's grounded. 1 on to first. It's a double play to get him out of it. Wow! I do think that might have been Ripken. Now, Ricky Henderson, stolen base king, leading things off for the Boomers. I don't know why I want to call them Bombers. I don't know why I want to call them Bombers. But anyway, 0-1, 0-2. 0-2. Babe Ruth looking to get 6 straight strikeouts. If he could strike out the side in back-to-back innings. 0-2, checked it. He went. And that's a strikeout. I've never seen that animation. Why you wait for like a second? He and just like out. Like did you have to break? The first offering to Tony Gwynn is ball 1. He did go, they say. I don't really understand check swings too much. That's ball 2 though. I do understand that. 2-0. The 2-0 to Tony Gwynn. Swing and a miss on first down. No, not really. Don't ever. Well, that's just not right. You can say that, but it would be a swing and a miss on the 2-0 pitch. Something like that. That's a called strike to Babe Ruth, looking to have gotten 5 strikeouts in a row. And 6 if he can strike out the side. I mean, he's a legend, so it would make sense that he strikes out Tony Gwynn here. Bringing up the battle that Father Flair thought was crazy. Ken Griffey Jr. and Babe Ruth. Delivery number 50 for Ken Griffey Jr. is in there, or for Babe Ruth. Is in there. There's a changeup in there for a called strike. 0-1. 0-2. One strike away from getting 6 straight strikeouts and striking out the side in back-to-back innings. 0-2 in the dirt. This has been a pitcher's duel. I can tell you that. 0-2 or 1-2, excuse me, to Ken Griffey Jr. He got him. Babe Ruth. 6 straight strikeouts. He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. Wow. The no-hitter continues to go for the Groundbreakers. Now all that's needed is some runs off of Nolan Ryan, who's been struggling with throwing strikes. The first delivery, and that's in there for called strike, might have gotten called there. It's his 62nd pitch. 0-1 is grounded. Eddie Murray raced to the bag. Not really, because he's easily able to make the play on the 12-6 curve. That's in there for called strike. Might have gotten called. It's his 62nd pitch. First delivery of this at bat is outside, 1-0. Okay, I was just making. We're just checking something. Anyway, 1-1. I don't know how that pitch was a strike, but it was somehow. And now 1-2 on Ralph Kiner. 25 balls compared to 41 strikes for Nolan Ryan in this pitcher's duel. One team's got to explode and get a run eventually. 1-2. It's an awful swing by Ralph Kiner. Long run. Ken Griffey's able to make course. You know, it's always a good idea to do so, I guess. Eddie Matthews now. And I'm not going to say the number of pitches for Nolan Ryan. Delivery number 68 is 68. We couldn't wait. Is ball 1. 1-0. Outside, make that 2-0. Chatty chats. That's right. Welcome back, Mother Flare. 2-0. First chatter in 2 or 3 innings, actually. Or now 2-1 as he swings through that. Nolan Ryan, delivery number 71. 2-2. It's in there for called strike. 2-2 from Nolan Ryan. Thanks. I like the stadium. It's called Polo Grounds. It got destroyed, like in the 50s, I want to say, as Eddie Murray swings through that. As Nolan Ryan, no, he did not strike out the side. Forgot. Anyway, though, Babe Ruth has struck out 6 straight batters and struck out the side in back-to-back innings. So that's pretty crazy. And yeah. And line drive, that will be back it goes. Caught by Mickey Mantle. 1 gone. Anyway, that ends the streak for Babe Ruth. Because he struck out the side in back-to-back innings. But anyway, Babe Ruth, he has a no-hitter going and maybe a perfect game. I think it's a perfect game. I could be wrong. And then Nolan Ryan's allowed 3 hits. As that's ball 1 on the changeup. Boomer's got to find a way to get something going. Who do you want to win? Groundbreakers or Boomers, Mother Flare? This 1-0. 2-0. The 2-0, wait, no. Okay, yeah, I can skip past all that. 2-0 on Jeffy Jeff Bagwell. That's not his name. Forgot his nickname. That is popped up. Long run over to keep the no-hitter and maybe perfect game going. Oh. It's CPU versus CPU. CPU, and this is Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame. I cannot speak. Eddie Murray now. That's hung, but it won't matter. 3 more quick outs. We remain scoreless heading into the 6th, and it's 7 innings total. With the Groundbreakers having the top of the order up for them. Why can I not speak today? Nolan Ryan back out. As that's ball 1. We have yet to see the bullpens for either teams to this point. 1-0 is lined. The long run over. Will it stay fair? It'll get caught. Tony Gwynn Tony Gwynn making the play. Mother flare. This stadium is called Polo Grounds, by the way. It got destroyed in like the 50s. I like it too. A lot of triples are hit here, I feel like, or were. That is absolutely hammered back foul by Mickey Mantle on the circle change. 0-1. New York. I did not know that till today, but it said New York, so it's New. It's not. It got demolished, so it's not a thing. 2-0 or 1-1. I take that one back. I don't know what I was thinking there. Delivery number 77 is fouled back. 1-2. 77 total pitches. Interesting. I think it got destroyed in like the 50s. I could be wrong on that. You can fact check me if you want to. 1-2. Ooh, just a bit outside. And I mean it literally this time. Every time I hear it, it's as a joke from like Brandon Gaud and Jeff Rancourt or someone of that type, as it's now full count, 3-2. Willie Mays on deck. 3-2, full count pitch. The 3-2 is lined the other way, and base hit, and this could be a triple. We could see our first triple. Will it be an inside the Parker? And it will be Mickey Mantle with an inside the park home run to give the Groundbreakers the lead. They were just standing there, boink, like he just watched it. You gotta go get that. Anyways, and that was game time for Mickey Mantle to cross around home plate. And now Boomers only have a 26% win chance, as that was Steve Spurrier's age of pitches for Nolan Ryan, aka 80 pitches. Not the one that they got the inside the park home run on. 1-0. I get it, they're football and baseball, but still. 1-0. Ground ball foul. Can Willie Mays replicate that? No, it's not me. I mean, there's no one else in here, so who would it be? 1-1. Nolan Ryan will probably get taken out after this inning. That ball popped up. And 2 gone as Craig Biggio makes a play now. Hank Aaron. Who do you want to win, Mother Flare? That is low. 1-0. Will Nolan Ryan get taken out after 5 2/3 innings? Because he walked Hank Aaron or something. 2 singles for Hank Aaron, and now it's 2-0 on him. Nolan Ryan starting to lose energy as the 2-0 is strike 1. Okay. You don't have to cheer for a team. You can be neutral like me. That is grounded. What a play, Mike Schmidt, but he just stands there. Is it foul? What happened? I'm not sure what just happened. Whoa, what happened there? I'm so confused. It was a ground ball. It stayed fair. What? Huh? Oh, it was a line out. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Mike Piazza trying to break up the no-hit and perfect game bid for Babe Ruth. Here in the bottom of the 6th, down 1-0, that is skied. It's not that they're making bad contact on the ball, the Boomers, that is. They're just not getting hits, clearly. 1-0 is the score. Getting no hit is their game, apparently, the Boomers. Cal Ripken Jr. takes strike 1. Will that Mickey Mantle inside the park home run? I know Nitty Lane wants Mickey Mantle's team to win because she loves Mickey Mantle. So, yeah. Cut. 0-2. 1-2. I don't think anyone but us will know what that is. So, yeah. I mean, you can still say it. The 1-2 fouled back. Oh no, it's a ball. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. That was strange. Delivery number 64 for the great Bambino is grounded. Tough play. He makes it though and keeps the no-hitter / perfect game possibly alive. Well, I said perfect. I meant perfect game, possibly. Definitely a family joke, yeah. Delivery number 65 for Babe Ruth. One would think he's starting to get tired. That's the other way. No one's there. Okay, I lied. Will we see our first bullpen pitcher coming in? One final inning for the Boomers to get a dub here, or at least force extras, I should say. Nolan Ryan staying in. Curious manager, or curious decision by their manager after last inning. That ball hit well back onto the track, and Tony Gwynn's got it. I'm over here sounding like Chip Carey. But boy, did he hit that ball well, as it brings up Josh Gibson. That was Lou Gehrig who almost hit that out. 0-1. The crowd got on their feet, too, so it ain't like I was the only one. Four-seamer there at 99 miles per hour. 0-1. 0-2. 0-2. 0-2. Nolan Ryan's 92nd pitch just missed. It was 1-2. He loves throwing that four-seam fastball, apparently. 1-2 yet again. He struck him out. 2 gone. 8th K on the day for Nolan Ryan. I don't say like Ryan. Nolan Ryan. That sounds a lot better. Ernie Banks now takes ball 1. As long as you don't rob a bank. Which, don't do that, anyone, honestly. But, yeah. 1-0. Yes, foul back. Ryan is, Ryan is rocking it. Other than that one run he's allowed. Only problem is Babe Ruth for the other teams also rocking it, and Nolan Ryan's team is currently getting no hit, and maybe even a perfect game going. I'm not sure. 97th pitch for Nolan Ryan is fouled back. There will be a 98th pitch. One, two. Fouled back. We'll do it again. 37 balls compared to 61 strikes. That's a total of 98. 1-2. He brushes him off the plate, and he will throw triple-digit pitches, regardless if it's a win or a loss this game. 2-2. Fouled back, and he'll throw over double-digit pitches. At least 101, maybe even more. 2-2. He grounds it. Nice play, Eddie Murray. Now, can Babe Ruth make history by closing out the no-hitter / perfect game? He has to deal with the top of the order, and Ricky Henderson batting first. That is ball 1. 1-0 from Babe Ruth. It's high, 2-0. He's about to lose the perfect game, I feel like. Can he do it, folks? About to find out. 2-0 from Babe Ruth. Is ball 3, 3-0. Is he seriously about to lose the perfect game and have to get the stolen base king on base? 3-0 from Babe Ruth. He gets a call, 3-1. I was about to say he walked him. There goes the perfect game. As my gaming chair almost tipped over, which would have meant I tipped over and could have got hurt, but I didn't. The 3-1, it makes it a full count. 3-2. Anything in baseball can happen. 3-2. He struck him out on what would have been ball 4. They got to throw it down and do. 1 gone. Babe Ruth 2 outs away from a no-hitter and possibly a perfect game. That was going to be ball 4, but he swung at it. Oh, gosh. I'm neutral, but yeah, I would not have swung at that. Delivery number 72. Can Tony Gwynn tie it? He swings through the first delivery. 0-1. I was expecting this game to be pretty high scoring. Apparently not. 0-1 again. 1-1. Tony Gwynn, then Griffey up, the next two up, or up, and then next up for the Boomers. 2-1 pitching duel, yeah. For sure. 2-1 from Babe Ruth, the Great Bambino. 2-2. Ken Griffey up next. What up, Chad? I'm back. 2-2. Before he throws this pitch, Babe Ruth has a no-hitter and possibly a perfect game going. I think he does. And, yeah, the Boomers are down to their final 2 outs. Yeah, Mickey Mantle hit an inside-the-park home run in the 6th inning with 1 out off Nolan Ryan. Can Babe Ruth make history? Line, broken bat. Can Babe Ruth make the play? He can. And Ken Griffey, last hope for the Boomers. This has been a pitching duel, even though I expected it to be very high scoring. One mistake, and this game is tied more than likely with this hitter. Welcome back, Father Flair. First delivery is strike 1. 0-1. I wish it would tell me if he had a perfect game or not, but I don't know. 0-1. 1-1. The 1-1. One mistake, and Ken Griffey can tie this. 1-1. Grounded foul. 1-2. Boomer's about to get no hit, and possibly a no-hitter, and possibly a perfect game for Babe Ruth on the line. The 1-2. Fouled it back. We'll do it again. One more strike for the Great Bambino. He agrees with what the catcher's telling him. 1-2. Griffey, did he go? No. 2-2. Boomers fans can breathe a sigh of relief there. Come on, Babe, lock in. For that people that are fans of this team, yes. 2-2. Popped up. And unless an error is made, history will be made today. Lou Gehrig with the catch. It's a no-hitter. And I mean, oh my gosh, I can't speak. Babe is the GOAT. Anyway, might have been a perfect game for Babe Ruth, I'm pretty sure. Definitely a no-hitter, if anything. Unbelievable. Woo, says Mother Flair. No hits for the Boomers, and Babe Ruth getting the W. I don't think so. I could be wrong. Babe Ruth closes it out and makes history, making sure he's better than Shohei Ohtani. No one likes you, Ohtani. Yeah, there's that inside the Parker. I don't think he did. I know he got a lot of strikers. Yeah, I don't think he did. Great call as usual, SF. Thank you. You can't leave. You just got in. And how about a wholesome moment for everybody? Lou Gehrig. And, yeah. Hank Aaron also won it. So we're about to find out here by play-by-play. No. Yeah, that's the other team. Okay. Whoopsies, we don't want that. The Boomers. Okay. So far, no walks. So, pop-up ground out. Strikeout. Okay, not seen it yet. Well, yep, a lot of strikeouts. Yep, a perfect game for Babe Ruth. Hank Aaron. And Babe Ruth gets player of the game, obviously. Hank Aaron. And 2 Yankees and Mickey Mantle, who actually kind of won the game because he got the inside the park home run. Hank Aaron, Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle, and Eddie Matthews all get the win to Braves and Yankees. And also Lou Gehrig, can't forget about him. So that's about 3 or 4 Yankees right then and there. Babe Ruth. Wow. Perfect game. What a way to win. I wonder what this... I forgot what this was. Chipper Jones, yeah, he's got a card, obviously. Smoltz should. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, and does. Oh, the Dodgers. I have beef with them. I don't know. I just do. The Lookouts, LOL. We've been to one of their games, Father Flair, the Lookouts. I'll show you what the Beasts look like, because I did Groundbreakers. And then sure they can play the Boomers, no one cares, sure. This is what they look like. This is an insanely good team. So we got, this is for Beast rotation. So y'all obviously know what this team looks like, because they just played. And then, Jake Arrieta, CC Sabathia. This is the rotation, including bullpen for the Beats. Jake Arrieta, CC Sabathia, Randy Johnson, Pedro Martinez, Greg Maddux, Tom Glavine, Andy Pettit, Johan Santana, Mariano Rivera bullpen, Billy Wagner bullpen, Brian Wilson bullpen, Rob Nen bullpen, Andrew Miller bullpen, and then Trevor Smoltz, and then John Smoltz, or Trevor Hoffman, and John Smoltz, or the last two. We're just gonna say Randy Johnson. Then this is what the offense looks like. Derek Jeter, Bernie Williams, Adrian Beltre, Mark McGwire, David Ortiz, Larry Walker, Brian Braun, Joe Mauer, and Chase Utley. That's a good team. And then on the bench they got Love You Mother Flair, bye. Ivan Rodriguez, Frank Thomas, Chipper Jones, who should probably be playing, Vladimir Guerrero, Sammy Sadine Sosa, aka Sammy Sosa. And then Richie Sexton, Brian Dozier, Ian Kinsler, David Wright, Rich Orilla, Alex Gordon, Love You Father Flair, bye. Matt Holliday, Tim Raines, Mike Cameron, Ryan Ludwig, Tony Tarasco, and then we're back to the rotation. Okay, cool. Who is currently at third? Oh, Adrian Beltre. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Beltre, but we gotta have Chipper. Wait a minute, does that actually work? Oh my gosh, it did! We got Brian Wilson, chat. That's funny, I'm not gonna do that, obviously. And no, I'm not gonna play again, in case you were wondering. Where are you, Chipper? There you are. Let's see, 38. Oh gosh, that's gonna be tough to beat. Okay, I take that one back. That was pretty easy to beat. He hit 45 and 99. Holy cow. I know I couldn't do that. Well, I don't play baseball, but you know. Excuse me. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe with notifications. So, yeah, bye. Bye, guys. Have a great rest of your day. So, yeah, bye, guys.